you ever wondered why William Afton became a killer? How he came up with remnant? What his motivations were? Why he killed his business partner's daughter? Well, I think I might have the answer for you. You see, I think everyone has a slightly different picture of William Afton in their mind. Some people think he killed only for immortality. Others think he's just a psycho who enjoyed killing your kids on a Tuesday afternoon. But I think I might have a definitive answer for you. You see, Edwin, who is present in multiple Tales of the Pizzapugs books, seems to be a parallel to no other than Henry Emily. Both of them had children who died at an early age. They were both talented engineers, and they both technically had robot stand-ins for their dead children. But what's really important for me here is that it's stated that Edwin had a robot company that eventually collapsed and he had to sell it to Fazbear Entertainment. Now working for the company, he was in charge of turning their costumes into entertaining animatronics. This is what stood out to me because it seems to be suggesting that William only had the idea for these robots, but Henry was the one that actually made them. Why is this important? Because it means that while sure, William must have eventually learned how to build robots himself, Henry was probably the one to build Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, their first ever animatronics/suits. Speaking of Fredbear, let's take a look at the bite of 83, something that people are still getting wrong. How are they getting it wrong? Well, by saying that it was a spring lock accident, that the crying child's tears triggered the spring locks and therefore crushed his head. But that can't be right. Now, quick lesson on spring lock animatronics. They are basically robots that can function as suits by using these metal locks that push the endoskeleton and the mechanical gears to the sides of the suit, allowing the person to fit inside. This is dangerous because if those locks were to snap open, the endoskeleton and all that other stuff would completely crush whoever is inside. People think this is what happened with the bite of 83. The crying child's tears triggered the spring locks and...
Was that the bite of 87?
But that simply can't be true. As you can see here, Fredbear was already in animatronic mode, so the spring locks wouldn't be able to malfunction. So what happened? Well, the only explanation would be that Fredbear's jaw was so strong that it literally killed a kid. And now we know who the creator of Fredbear was. Henry. Henry's stupid robot killed Afton's child. William is filled with rage. He blames Henry for the death of his kid. And when he sees his only daughter Charlie standing outside all alone, he sees an opportunity to get revenge. So yeah, in my opinion, William's first kill wasn't an experiment with remnant or anything like that. It was simply an impulsive fit of rage, revenge against Henry, the man he blamed for the death of the crying child. Later on, William notices that there's something wrong with the puppet, and as he investigates, he slowly realizes that Charlie's spirit is possessing the robot. He's suddenly filled with hope. He thinks that maybe he can bring his son back to life. So he starts experimenting, killing kids and stuffing them into animatronics to see if their soul would attach onto them like Charlie's. Once he sees that it worked, he tries different methods of capturing and killing children. That backfired. Anyway, I also wanted to add that it's possible that the crying child didn't die immediately. Maybe they brought him to a hospital where he stayed for a couple of days, but they told the Aftons that he barely had any chance of surviving. Somewhere in these few days, William kills Charlie and discovers remnant, and that's when he makes a promise to his child. I will put you back together.